Kirk Franklin is receiving backlash from the Christian community for doing another song with a secular artist. But what if I told you that maybe Kirk Franklin is not the problem? Maybe we are the problem. Okay, we're going to elaborate on that. I got a couple of videos that I want to show you guys. So let's go ahead and hop into that video, watch it and react to it. Before we do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can reach more people like yourself. I truly appreciate you guys. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and tap that subscribe button and let's hop into this video right now. All right, before we get into this video, I just want to say that I did hear the song that Kirk Franklin did with Glorilla along with Maverick City Music, and I was displeased with the song. It didn't even sound good. So I don't know what provoked him to make this song. It sounded like maybe Glorilla hit him up, but then again, it's Kirk Franklin, so we don't even know how the transaction went. He could have hit her up and asked to do a song, and she could have wrote something in 15 minutes. But did you know that Kirk Franklin almost had a TV show aired out in 1998, I think? This is Kirk Franklin. It was called The Kirk Franklin Show. It's an unaired pilot show. Let's watch a little bit of this. There are some big name celebrities in this show. And I want to show you this show because I want to make a point, okay? So let's watch this real quick.
Well, word on the streets is you back in town scouting talent.
Man, what are you talking about? I'm just chilling. For a few
That's
days,
Kirk.
just working with the church youth choir. That's it.
Yeah, right. Last time you was just chilling. Next thing I heard was, and the Grammy goes too. I want in on this choir thing, Kirkland. I ain't missing out this time around. You owe me.
What do you mean I owe you? It's like Mike Tyson on Don King's answering machine.
That's crazy. I didn't know that Kirk Franklin was an actor, and I didn't know that he had a TV show that was almost aired out. But it does bring up a really good point, and this is the point that I want to make. Kirk Franklin has always been Hollywood. Kirk Franklin has always been this mega star. Did you also know that Kirk Franklin has 20 Grammy nominations? 20. That's crazy. Kirk Franklin cannot sing. Kirk Franklin is not a pastor. Kirk Franklin, I don't even know what church he attends. He's a producer and a choir director, and he writes songs. I think we put these Christian artists, not just Kirk Franklin, also Lecrae. I would say even Aha Gazelle. Certain Christian artists that are like way out there with their music. We put them in this box where we expect them to uphold the standard of God, and they fall short, and then we look at them a different way, and we condemn them for doing that, essentially. And I'm not saying it's wrong, because they are Christians and they're making gospel music, what is supposed to be gospel music or Christian music, and then they turn around and make songs with these artists that doesn't even believe in God, or maybe they believe in God, but they've never repented for their sins. And then we mix this music, and now you got light mixed with darkness. And I don't even care about Kirk Franklin too much. What I really care about is the people that are going to be listening to his music, specifically the younger generations that may hear about Kirk Franklin and even my generation growing up on some Kirk Franklin. And you may have some people who believe that since Kirk Franklin is making a song with Glorilla, that it's okay to listen to Glorilla's music, the rest of her album. And the rest of her album is not Christian. In fact, the rest of her album is straight from the gutter. Straight from the gutter. And so that's the type of people that I really worry about. But did you also know that Kirk Franklin prayed for P. Diddy and Bad Boy Records on stage? Let me show you that video real quick.
We're going to say this prayer. Everybody touch somebody, bow your heads. Brother Kirk Franklin going to say the prayer. Let's go. Yo, man, can I get everybody to repeat after me on this? Say, if the light shining on you.
If the light shining on you.
It's greater than the light shining in you.
It's greater than the light shining in you.
Then the light shining on you.
Then the light shining on you.
Will destroy you.
Will destroy you.
So help us to remember that we're not called to be stars, but servants. And we're here to serve people. Because what profited a man that gained the whole world and loses his soul? So we do it for an audience of one.
Yes.
Nobody else claps but you. We know that we've done our job.
Yes.
In your name, Christ, we pray. Amen.
Now, why in the world would Kirk Franklin be caught praying with Bad Boy Records and P. Diddy right before they perform a show? This right here is the type of behavior that we got to stop. We got to stop putting these people on pedestals, y'all. We got to stop giving these people platforms that absolutely do not care about God or his image. This, like, knowing who you are as Kirk Franklin, being this big time producer and choir director, you should understand that people are going to be watching you, and you can't hop on stage with Bad Boy Records and pray for them. It just doesn't mix. They don't care about that prayer. Why are you there? They probably got bottles and weed and girls and all kind of mess happening right before and after and even during all of this happening. Like, and so I'm starting to understand this now. I'm starting to understand this. We cannot put people on platforms that do not fit the criteria of the platform. We have to stop giving them a voice. We have to stop buying the things that they're selling, stop listening to the music that they're making, because ultimately they're going to continue to do the same things over and over and over again. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. How could you be on stage with Bad Boy Records as a so-called Christian choir director? Okay, here's a video of Kirk Franklin dancing on a singer, a gospel singer. He's twerking on a gospel singer on stage. I mean, this, like I said, like this kind of behavior right here, it reminds me of somebody who doesn't really understand the gospel fully. You have no self-awareness of what you're doing. Why are you twerking on a girl on stage? Is that his wife? I'm pretty sure that's not his wife. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. That is wild. Nobody else is doing that. Is that TD Jakes in the background? No, that's not TD Jakes. I'm tripping. Oh, wait. Who is that? I think that's that one dude, not Tamila's husband, I think. I don't know. But nobody else is doing that. But Mr. Kirk is twerking on another, and she ain't even want all that to happen. She moving out the way. She moved out the way, like, get away from me with that. Look at this man. Look, stop giving him a platform. I know he won 20 Grammys, and I know he's the most decorated gospel director and producer. But today we can make a decision to stop giving him a platform. Okay, so here's a interview that was done just a couple of days ago with Kirk Franklin, and they're about to talk about the song that Kirk Franklin did with Glorilla. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what he's about to say.
When, we're speaking on the youth and the generations and the hip hop, and, it's like you're the bridge and the connection, like, for example, Glorilla just dropped her playlist, and, you're on that song, and, I had T.I. on a couple weeks ago. We talked about Thank God. Even with the Christian hip hop artist, your song with Kirk Really. The list goes on and on and on, man. Can you kind of just dive into, like, your, place in when these young hip hop artists and these young artists come to you, and, you guys collab and work together?
It's still something I guess I'm trying to figure out.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm just always, grateful that people want to work with me. If I could say that, I'm always appreciative. I'm always appreciative. And, I'm always trying to figure out when I'm invited, what I can contribute to, and what what do I lend to the moment that can either elevate it or inspire it, or it can bring another lane of idea, consciousness, of conversation. And so, just always trying to figure that out. And so, there's not one set formula for every individual.
Gotcha.
There's not one set response that I'm going to give everyone, because there may be invitations that I'm not able to deliver something that is going to contribute something beneficial. And if I'm not able to, then I don't want to be in the way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, talk about, like I mentioned, Trip Lee and, Kendrick Lamar just mentioned.
And so what I got from that is that none of his explanation had to do with anything about even, I thought at least the lane that he would go with would be, I'm trying to get people, conscious about God. I'm trying to spread God, Jesus Christ into this world. It was nothing like that. It was more so like, hey, and I see that she hit him up. But it was more so just like, hey, look, I got hit up, and if I can make a song to it, then I can. If I can't, I can't. But there's really no it was no reasoning or anything like that for it. It was more so just him like, hey, yeah, I can do a song with this artist, or I can't. And Glorilla is at the peak of her rap career, so it's kind of convenient that they're doing a song together now. Like I said, it just goes to show you that we got to stop putting these people on pet. Just because somebody's talented, just because somebody is likable, just because they have a gift that is better than some other people's gifts, or maybe they've worked harder on their gift, we have to stop looking at that when it comes to the Christian world, because we put people on pedestals that should not be there. We give people a platform that truly are not doing things for God. And I'm not saying that Kirk Franklin isn't saved. I'm not saying that Kirk Franklin is going to hell. I'm not saying that Kirk Franklin doesn't know Jesus, or he's, a Satanist, or whatever people may come up with in their head. That is not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. If you are a gospel artist or a gospel producer, and you're making songs with known, popular, secular, even whoever, secular artists in general, and they don't honor God in their life, and you're just doing this one song with them, I think that's dumb. At the end of the day, I think it's dumb. I think it makes you look foolish. I think it puts a bad light on you. I think that you are only using them to get to a certain level of success, and it has nothing to do with God. That's my opinion at the end of the day. I think that's exactly why Kirk Franklin did this music, and I think that's exactly why he's done music with Justin Bieber, P. Diddy. I think that's why he's done music with a lot of secular artists, Snoop Dogg. I'm not saying he did music with P. Diddy, but the praying and all that, he's done music with Snoop Dogg. I think it's because of the fact that he doesn't really care about what's going to happen in the future about it. He sees an opportunity and he's going to take it, unfortunately. And that's horrible to be in a position like that if you are a Christian, especially a profound Christian artist or a profound Christian producer or whatever the case may be. I think that's horrible. Look, only thing I can say, and I know some of y'all are not going to like it, is to continue to pray for Kirk, okay? Continue to pray that Kirk will, and I'm not saying pray for him every night, but just say a prayer tonight if you see this video, say a prayer that Kirk will, he will start to consider his actions more when it comes to what he does with the music, and how it may affect the Christian community and the people around him and the people that listen to his music. Just say a quick prayer for him. At the end of the day, Kirk's going to make his own decisions. And like I said, it's up to us to either support him, or it's up to us to close that door that Kirk keeps walking through. And I get it. I know he got money. I know he's a decorated producer, but we can stop today. You can stop going to his concerts. If no one buys a ticket to one of his concerts, he gonna get it together real quick. Trust me, okay? So that's all I got to say about it. I'm not about to go on Kirk's faith and his position in the kingdom. That ain't my place to talk about that. We got to stop giving him a platform. That's it. All right, look, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section, okay? If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button, okay? And hit the post notification bell so you do not miss another video. All right, my name is Aaron Page. I will catch y'all on the next video. Until next time, I'm out.